Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Connor, here with my father,
Kevin.
and today we have a album from an artist that you're very, very excited to listen to.
Very excited to listen to.
Why is that?
Because we are going together to see her in September
Yes.
in a very small venue.
But you have also done your own listening. You are not going into this with a complete blind
Nope.
artist reaction. You know some little Simz. You've done your due diligence.
Due diligence, and thanks to Cam the Yam, I think I got his name right.
Yeah.
Cam the Yam for the Christmas gift, which was Gray Area, and I listened to it and I loved that album, and it was my first introduction to Little Simz. And then I watched her do Feel Good Inc., and I showed you
Yes, on bass.
on bass. She's playing the bass part. She's singing.
Yeah.
She kills it. It's on the Triple J channel on YouTube, and she's just killing it. And so I'm even more excited to see her live because we're seeing her at a small venue. I think it holds 1,500 to 2,000 people.
Not too many people.
Not too many.
I think it's probably sold out now already.
I think so
I
now,
wouldn't
right?
be surprised.
But we need to get this into me, and because
Yeah, I've listened to this project. I actually did a live stream reaction when it came out.
Yeah.
And that is somewhere floating on the internet. I don't know if it's on our second channel or somewhere. I
Yeah.
posted it. I don't know. I did a live stream reaction because a lot of people were talking about it.
Yeah.
I wasn't familiar with Little Simz up until this project. I listened to it. I was, you guys can go check out my solo reaction if you want. I think it's on the second channel.
and that's the one I've never watched. I stayed clear of that, so
Yeah.
that's good. I'm happy.
And I loved it first listen. And there's some songs I return to pretty often. I haven't returned to the whole record in its entirety probably since that reaction.
Yeah.
I haven't gone and done a full listen. So this will be another full
Oh, cool, awesome.
listen for me to get me excited for the concert. And then she did have a new project release, No Thank You, which I've heard great things about, which we will have to also do before the concert comes, because we've both listened to Gray Area now, and then sometimes I might be Introvert.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that done today,
Yeah.
and then eventually we'll get down to No Thank You before the tour starts.
Yeah. Did you know that? And something I just read is that her front of her name is Simba, right? And it's sometimes I might be introvert.
Yes.
I didn't know that. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's amazing. Like and she is an introvert. So
Yes, yeah.
that it's just
Sometimes.
yeah, that's you're right. But I do remember something after you did that reaction, and you and I were walking across a parking lot, and it was a little bit rainy, and you said, "You are gonna freak out when we listen to this album." And I'm thinking about it now because you told me there was one thing in this album that's gonna blow my cock off, and it was talking about orchestration.
Yeah, you said I wish there was more orchestration in hip hop, and we were pretty early on into our channel. We hadn't done much. We've done, I think that was even before we did Late Registration, which has some orchestration in it. So like you were pretty blind in terms of knowing hip hop albums with orchestration, and I was like, oh, you'll love this then. Especially now knowing that you love some real good drums. Like you get a hard on when you hear some amazing drums on a hip hop record. So knowing that with the great lyricism and her vocal talent and everything, I'm excited for you to listen to this one.
Yeah.
I'm excited to give it a re-listen too. Track number 1, Introvert.
Wow, shit. Wow, the orchestration, man.
Right off the bat.
Right off the bat. Oh, this is fire already.
The kingdom's on fire, the blood of a young Messiah. I see sinners in a church. I see sinners in a church. Sometimes I might be introvert. The fight between the yin and yang's a fight you'll never win. I study humans, that makes me an anthropologist. I'm not into politics, but I know it's dark times. Parts of the world still living in apartheid. I see the illness, see my aunt laying in her bed. I see her soul rising as her body gets closer to death.
Fuck. That's real orchestration, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's not Pro Tools.
Yeah, listen. Fire drum beat, man.
I need a license to feel. I hate the thought of just being a burden. I hate that these conversations are surfaced. Simz an artist or Sim be the person. To you I'm smiling but really I'm hurting. One day I'm wordless, next day I'm a wordsmith. Close to success but to happiness I'm the furthest. Man, it's like they can't sleep till our spirit is crushed. How much fighting must we do? We've been fearless enough. All we've seen is broken homes here in poverty. Corrupt government officials, lies and atrocities. My speech ain't involuntary, projecting attention straight from my lungs. I'm a black woman and I'm a proud one. We walk in blind faith, not knowing the outcome. But as long as we're unified, then we've already won.
Wow. Yeah. Lyrically dense.
Yes.
Really, really good. Listen to the power in that, eh? I don't know what that was, but... Sick beat, eh?
I'd love to play drums to this.
Yeah. You know what this sounds like? Sounds like when someone does it on the Grammys or the Brit Awards.
Oh, yeah.
And they have the whole orchestration behind
Yeah.
it, right? It's like, doesn't sound like an album. It sounds
No.
like it's bigger than that.
And so it begins. The bass is an amalgamation of everything. Alone, but not lonely. Your truth unveiled through the time. On a journey of what it takes to be a woman.
Wow. Little Simz.
So,
We have had albums that have had these small snippet openers, and then the album progresses to be great. Mm-hmm. We started with greatness.
I was just going to say, would you say that's a good intro?
Oh, fuck, that is like how do you, I don't know how you continue on.
Yeah, I know. How do you keep the pace from that? Really?
Wow, like from the singing in there. I didn't catch the singer's name.
The orchestration,
The orchestration, the drums, everything was fucking perfect. That's a perfect opener. Like that, I don't know. That is fantastic.
Completely sets the tone.
Wow. Oh, it does. Okay, it does then. I was going to say, because like, what can you, when you have orchestration like that and you open what's such a big thing, you think that would be a closer because you're so adrenaline rushed. You're like, you know what I mean? You're, okay, it's done. But now it's like, okay,
we're just getting started.
We're just getting started.
Yeah.
Right?
We got 18 more tracks
Wow.
to go.
Shit.
Track 2, Woman.
Simz is fire on the drums so far. Same with Gray Area. That's what was the standout.
the drum
like it's like, listen to that choices.
Naija women got the melanin dripping. L-O-N-D-O-N, city girl living. He was getting bitter while she was getting better. Diamonds are forever. Miss Sierra Leone looking like a gem. Works hard in the week, party on the weekend. Miss Tanzania, she a do or die. Says she wanna know more about the Sakura.
I love how she said do or die.
Yeah.
The zoo once wasn't enough. Got an ocean full of knowledge, you could scuba dive. Miss Ethiopia can play so jazzy. Tell them what's up.
What a great empowering song, man.
Yeah.
I love this. This is
Bayesian honeys, know you repping for your country. Sun kissing your brown skin, looking like money. Real life queen in the flesh, know the crown. Get heavy, still the bees on your head. Brooklyn ladies know you hustle on the daily. Innovative just like Donna Summer in the 80s. Your time is seeing you glow now. Ain't nothing without a woman, no. Woman to woman, I just wanna see you glow. Tell them what's up.
Super empowering song.
It's really good.
You'll find gold when you walk in the room. They feel you so. Your style is shine so ahead of time. All I see is black stars and I friggin' love it, yeah, yeah. Time's up, tell the people that we coming, yeah, yeah. Done being in the shadow, going public, yeah, yeah. Ain't nothing without a woman, no. Woman to woman, I just wanna see you glow.
And leave the dust behind. You've got
This Cleo Soul's voices.
Yeah.
that with your life. You
Woman to woman, I just wanna see you glow. Tell us what's up.
You know, Cindy, the emptiness that you can sometimes feel on the other side. And, you know, it just reminds me to call you, but then you never pick up the phone.
I love that. I'm going like listening to the song. I'm getting all emotional about the words, and then I just read that line. I'm like, oh, there's that introvert. Eh?
Yeah. Not big enough.
That song got me teary. That was fucking absolute fire.
Yeah.
It was so good, man. Lyrically, musically, man. It was just wow. How did you hold this for so long?
From you.
Yes. You know, I'll tell you, man. She is really, really. I know we haven't listened to Lauryn Hill, and I know Lauryn Hill has you know such a huge impact, right, on music and stuff. And we haven't done the Miseducation yet, right?
Yeah.
I have a feeling that like, and I don't know because you can tell me, but
Yeah,
like,
I've listened to Miseducation.
this for me is like because I know Lauryn Hill's where she's up in terms
She's
of
held in high regard, yes.
yeah, very high regard, right? Simz is like for me right now is like I'm listening to her. It's like. Lyrically, I've seen her play bass. She's so intellectual with her lyrics. Like it's just it's next level fucking greatness, man.
Yeah.
Like to talk to break it down like the way she broke it down
With each verse.
with each verse, and to talk about being you know what, we have to have a cheers to all the women in our lives that we
100%.
we love, and that my mom and your mom and our sisters and everybody, because that's fucking beautiful.
No, it's a song that obviously us being two men, not going to relate to us directly, but we can appreciate
the
importance of that song and how you know the importance of the message that she's delivering on that song.
Yeah, well, like I said, you know, we've been blessed with like great women in our lives, right?
Yeah,
that have gone through a lot of stuff and have come out on the good side of it. Like she just said at the end there, right? You've got to go through some bad shit to get to the good stuff, right? And so that was badass, man.
It was. It really was. That's probably the best way to sum it up.
It was fucking badass. It was like, wow, like it's like sick. Like I'm gonna get my old ass right up front row, and I'll fucking Simz.
Track number 3, 2 Worlds Apart.
Oh, Smokey.
Lady, 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 lady. No, you see the confidence, believe me, I am wavy. Look at me now, I got a bitch, her name is Karma. I was moving wild, but now I'm calmer. We was on the front line listening to Kendrick Lamar. Still the same now.
Like how she said Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah. Please let go of all your troubles whenever you're here with me. And patience, 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 patience. Basking in this feeling, if I must say it's amazing, I'm amazing. You would trade intellect for an artificial booty. That's goofy, goofy, goofy.
Great sample choice.
Yes,
Sample.
yeah. I don't know this Smokey song. I should know it.
You got lost in it. You clocked out me while I stay bossing it. What it cost to be this damn hot with it. And I love you.
Smokey's still alive. He's still performing.
I think there's a good transition. I'm gonna pause it. Yeah, I think there's a good transition
Going in there.
So we'll pause it there.
It was nice and floaty. It was good. I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed her flow. I thought Smokey was great on that too. I thought in parts though that Smokey, the way that he was coming in on certain things was like I was just like, okay, Smokey, let her do her thing.
Yeah, you tend to not like that though. That's a common thing I've noticed.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
you, is you like sampling, but when the sample, the vocal chop interferes with the artist, like when they mesh together. I've noticed.
I don't mind if they mesh together. It's when they don't mesh. That's, you know what I mean. Like
I see.
When she's doing blah blah blah, and then the timing of the sample is not in with the flow of it, right? When it works, human up and it's working.
Yeah,
but
I think it's just being able to kind of tune into the artist's vocals, because there was a song off Atrocity Exhibition. I remember you didn't like Lost at all. You were like, and Lost is like a fan favorite for Danny Brown, and you couldn't get into it because the sample is so odd, the time signature is so weird.
Odd,
but it's one of my favorites. So I think that's more of just, I guess, a personal thing for you.
And you'll get that, right?
Yeah,
you come out of a song so powerful as Woman, and the way the clarity of it all into that, right?
It's hard to match.
Yeah, it's hard to match. But you know what? Again, like listening to it again is like, it's sort of like what Utopia is doing for me right now. Every time I go to Utopia again, I click on a song, it's like, holy fuck, it's way better.
Yeah, it keeps getting better.
It keeps getting better. Yeah, so I think giving things time.
Track 4, I Love You, I Hate You.
Holy fuck. Oh.
So much, I would give my life for this. If the bullet was the beat, I would probably die for this. You might not want to do it, but you don't have a choice. Will the pressure take me to
I love these swells, eh?
Yeah. Will my intentions coincide with what I advise? I lying to myself, pretending I was never faced by it. Maybe because you're in my DNA, that's why.
Fucking great.
So
wow.
This sample doesn't bother you too much.
No, you know what?
It works really well.
But
sometimes.
Yeah.
I
love you.
And she's going back and forth.
Hate you. Yeah. And you hear that?
Yeah. And the back
you
and
made
forth.
The promise to God to be there for your kids. My ego won't fully allow me to say that I miss you. A woman who hasn't confronted all her daddy issues. The day will come when you gotta find all the answers to your sins.
Fucking music is sick, man. Little Simz by okay, but the music right now is.
But I understand wanting and needing an escape. Too much unsaid, now the silence giving me headaches. Only through speech can we let go of all this dead weight. Never thought my parents would give me my first heartbreak. Anxiety giving me irregular heart rate. Used to avoid getting into how I really feel about this. Now I see how fickle life can be, and so it can't wait. I wish then be faced with this reality. Is you a sperm donor or a dad to me, and still
fuck. That double is wicked.
Yeah.
Get to Nirvana, where do you start out? Angry cause they don't meet your unrealistic standards. Then you realize that they're human and you calm down. I'm just using my voice, hope it will have an effect. He was just once a boy, often I seem to forget. Looking at Polaroids, a picture secretly kept. You know what was destroyed, but you don't know what was left. Every mistake you make should contribute to your growth. What you choose to avoid will probably come in your dreams. I'm not forgiven for you, man, I'm forgiven for me. And sometimes
fuck.
Always.
Fat horns. Wow, that's how you do it. I am assuming she's talking to her father through these lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And the power in that production, man, with the I love you.
The sample of saying always and then I love you, but right now I hate you.
Fucking great.
Yeah.
Great.
Great use of the sample.
Yeah.
That fucking, I don't know what, quadruple drum.
Yeah. That going, man, the bass line.
It just pushes the song forward and the momentum. And then when the strings come in and there's orchestration.
I know. Then there's those, I called them in my head James Bond spots where they just came in and just.
Yeah.
Whoop. Yeah. Fucking great.
Yeah. And lyrically just blows it out of the water.
Lyrically, man. Wow.
That's one of my favorites off the record. I think it is a fan favorite as well.
Yeah, that was absolutely. See that? Okay, we're talking about Smokey, and I love you, Smokey. Trust me, I love Smokey, Smokey. I just thought the sample was a little bit overused on that one. This is how you do it.
You think the sample was perfect? Perfect. Track 5, Little Q, Part 1.
give that person a bonus because that's a long lot of la-las.
Yeah. I think it's important to remember the la-la-las. That now I remember.
I know we ain't spoken a while, and it seemed like I only come when I need something. I just pray that you make it all make sense one day, and let me feel like it's all worth it. Till then, strengthen me when I feel weak.
You can skip. You can head to the lyrics of the next one. You got it up? Okay, I'll let it play. Little Q, Part 2.
Oh, fuck. Oh, it's fire with the drums, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
The interlude was just a little teaser.
Yeah, like the fuck had that drum kit in there, man.
Grew up in the south side of that River Thames. Hard to think outside the box when you're stuck in the ends. Older brother went to jail, daddy weren't around. No choice now but to be the man of the house. If you're talking role models, nowhere to be seen. You can't fathom what I think till you been where I've been.
Fat bass line, I love it.
Fuck, it's so good, Connor.
Shit changed when I had a brief encounter with death. Thought the pearly gates open when that knife was in my chest. I could have been the reflection that he hated. The part of him he wishes God didn't waste time creating. The broken homes in which we're coming from, but who's to blame when you're dealt the same cards from the system you're enslaved in? Imagine being in a hospital wired up to the machines. They told me I had been in the coma for 2 weeks. Life gave me a second chance and many never see it. Q.
That's awesome. Hey?
Yeah. Well, not the story, but...
No.
Yeah.
Just the fucking, the way it's...
Just want to clarify.
Yeah.
Not about what you see, but what lives in the room.
You hear that stuff on the left, that guitar?
What is it?
We all know real criminals live in the suit.
Vocals on the right.
Yeah.
On the left, everything is just, it's mixed
The
beautifully.
la-las are absolutely... Now, they're fucking... I can't hear the song without them. Wow.
Another great, powerful
Absolute
track.
fucking power. Lala at the beginning was really, really cool, right?
In the interlude.
Yeah, the interlude, the first part. Yeah, the interlude. But then when the beat hit and then the lyrics hit, man, it was... again, I'm going to sound like a fucking broken record, but lyrically, she is so good.
Her pen game is incredible. I think there was a list that came out today, I believe, like 50 most influential artists like going forward, I think, like, and it was like listing off people that are going to be really influential and big. And I know Jid was on there and someone else, but I think Little Simz, I remember seeing her on that list, and I completely agree with that. I think she'll push music forward. I was going to say the genre, but just push music in general.
Yeah. Wow.
Track 7, Gems Interlude.
Fucking beautiful.
Well, she did a really good job creating an album.
Yes.
Not a collection of songs, just like...
Yeah.
Take your time. Inhale, exhale, breathe.
That was a pretty quick inhale, exhale. I was like...
Do you want 15 years or 15 minutes?
I'm trying to live up to the expectations, putting everything I can into what I create. I'm trying to be the best version of myself. I'm trying to be the greatest version of myself.
They won't silence you, but they'll try to. So follow your heart. It'll guide you.
To speed?
No. Oh, not yet.
Fuck. Wow.
Niggas wanna put me in a box. Niggas think they're coming from a spot. I could buy your life with no excuses if I had a penny for all the rappers that I influence. Niggas think they're coming from a spot.
I like her flexing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I make winners out of any loss. I think I do just what I please. I'm already a legend, you should humble your speech. Motherfuckers monitoring my speed.
I think it's because she deserves to flex.
You're into my brain again. I said, you're at this track. She can flex.
Yeah.
Like, you have,
She can say
I'll
whatever
flex.
she wants.
Yeah. Listen to this.
Influential as fuck. I shouldn't keep my skin. All this ink in my pen is what led me to win. You could tell I'm really going at it. They know when I drop this problem, mate. Keep it on the move, I'm never staying. I go in the booth and show you magic.
Fucking beat is fat as bomb, man. Eh?
Yeah. It gives me a Gorillaz feel a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? I know she did the Feel Good cover,
Yeah.
but this sounds like something off like an early Gorillaz record.
Still running with ease, marathon not sprint.
Okay, I think I officially fell in love with her with that song. I love
Understandable.
I just love her flexing, especially after the interlude Gems. The lyrics in that the Gems interlude, when it was talking about her, like, your heart is full of gems, right? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to live up to the expectations, putting everything I can do into what I create. I want to be the best version of myself. I'm going to be the greatest version of myself.
Yeah.
And she's talking about that before she hits the next tune, and then the next tune. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's got this
Self-confidence.
Yeah, and it's great. It's just and you know what I love about
with that driving beat.
yeah, fuck, man. It's like, you know, I love her. I think, you know what?
You're excited for the show?
I'm excited for the show. Little Simz, I'm coming for you. I'll be in the front row. You're going to see this old guy.
Fight your way up to the front.
Yeah. That was fantastic.
Great track. Track number 9, Standing Ovation.
You knew I was going to pee my pants on this album,
Yeah.
right? Listen to this.
Why the desperate need for an applause? I'll wait. Give me what I deserve and do not speak on the rest. Don't know what has occurred and do not aimlessly guess. It's a gift and a curse to be this fucking blessed. So blessed. Used to plug that 20-pound mic into the back of the mat. Delirious, it's hard to function on this winter's time. Mouths to feed, my nigga. Living overseas, my nigga, shit. Left home for it. Jasmine just had a daughter, man, she's so gorgeous. But no stress. Understand it comes with the process. I follow my intuition cause it knows best. I'm so used to getting it on my own, yes. I'll never let you down. Standing ovation for the one who's wearing a crown. I got royalty in my blood, I was born great. Don't allow anyone to undermine your fate.
Love these
Breaks.
Yeah, I just love them. Oh, man. She just spoke about a crown, and you hear royal, the royal
High
band.
beams and lucid dreams. Went from being broke as fucking trying to find identity to buying the finer things and isolating memories. What is it I'm meant to be? Now I gotta pave the way for the next generation that's coming up under me, and I love to see it. Thought I was bluffing, didn't see it coming. Hold up, think this is cold, you ain't seen nothing. Get it high, live it how it be's right now. I got another 20 in the shit.
Fucking bomb shit, man. The drums are killing me.
We build the pyramids, can't you see what we are blessed with? From the hieroglyphics to the hood lyricists, the priests, the imams, the good books you live with, the roomy quotes, the immortal soldiers and the fearless protesters, the motivational speakers and the honest black leaders, the divine healers, the everyday low-paid believers came down to teach us. sitting nice.
So what do you want to say about that track?
I'm fucking, that was fucking amazing.
Do you have energy?
Fucking dude, man, like when she just went off there, I could have exploded when she went off. I can't. I got fucking teary-eyed like an asshole. When she went off here and she just let it go, right?
Yeah.
You know the part, right? Which I was just like, holy fuck, the power I could feel in my body. Like I'm gonna, if she plays that show and that song at the show, I'll go mental. I don't know what I'll do. It's one of these things. It's like first off the song, there was one line in here and I was just like, right at the beginning where she said, oh, rapping about pieces, people are really dying, that's what's needed, right? Mm-hmm. And then she just went on to talk, and then it got more and more and more and more powerful.
Yes.
It just gained. It was just like, we don't need to rap about pieces. That's here. Boom, move out of the side. Here it is. And then it was just like fucking boom, boom, boom.
Just a punch in the face, really.
Wow, man. And then the crown, and then then as soon as I heard those horns, I thought of like the crown. I thought of the big British horn section, and then I saw her sitting there at the fucking top.
Yeah,
like it was
with two corgis.
Yeah. Fucking great track.
Yeah.
Wow.
This album, man, is something special. I mean, front to back. I know we're halfway through it. So we still have more to go. But like, it is such a just dense and personal record.
Yeah.
It's really something beautiful. Like it's one of the best records to come out in the last this decade.
Yeah.
The 2020s.
It is wow, man. You know, I read that she said that the sometimes I might be introvert is that when she's out and she's doing her live performances, that's a completely different side. And you see that with performers.
Lots of performers.
Yeah, they go out and they're out on the stage and they're doing their thing. Some get nervous going up and stuff like that. But when they go up and then they leave that stage, they're back to that person who's the introvert and quiet and stuff like that. But to think that this is boiling in her and it's from Woman to this track to like all that's in her, and it's just like, it's fucking amazing, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Art and music, life is beautiful. That's all I'm gonna say.
Great quote. We could just end the video there. We don't have to do the rest of the album. No, let's keep going. Track 10 is titled "I See You,"
which I will. In September,
and she will see you because you'll be front row with your fucking shirt off, going mental. You get kicked out.
Yeah, wouldn't that suck?
Yeah,
yeah.
Track 10, "I See You."
Oh yes.
I already see your face.
Fuck, it's acoustic. Like, wow.
Would you take me as I am? Overlook all my mistakes. Don't correct me when I'm wrong. Humble me, put me in my place. Looking at you, I know that God took his time. Hope I'm seeing the real you, not a disguise. Know I like my time alone, but still don't wanna be lonely. Time flies, can't tell you how much we spent, cause I'm present in this moment. Hope this feeling never ends.
What a line there at the end.
Yes, like
You saved my life.
because I'm present in this moment.
Yeah, I love that line.
I'm hoping that I'll never wake up.
Never thought you'd be so special in my life. This is love built over time, this weren't love at first sight. No situation is perfect, but giving up without trying is what we're not gonna do. I'm speaking in love language, reading body language.
Yes.
Our connection requires a deeper understanding. Don't like the fuss, but this deserves to be celebrated. There's a certain flex that comes with feeling exhilarated. Ain't it just the best owning it, knowing
Hoping
you've
that I'll
elevated?
never wake up.
Did I tell you I fell in love with her a while ago?
Yeah, you mentioned it a few times.
Wow.
With you, I'll never be alone.
Love it so much.
I'm hoping that I'll never wake up.
Fuck, this is really good, man. This might be the song. I have to play this for your mom because this might be from me.
Your song to her.
Yeah, the lyrics, man.
I'll never wake up.
Fuck, woo!
Another 10 out of 10 song, man.
You know, okay. Little Simz, she went. She was flexing there, right?
Earlier on
Yep.
Speed.
She was flexing there, and she was fucking doing the thing. And then she showed this side of her, which was like a little bit softer, and just the way just the lyrics in this song.
Vulnerable in this song.
The vulnerable again. It's that vulnerable part is what you at least I
you yearn for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, I'm not crying. I'm not crying here. I'm not. That was amazing. I could say this would be about me and your mother's relationship. And I love some of the lines here where it takes a lot. I could read any line here. Literally in this song, I could read any line here.
You could take any line and make it a tattoo.
It's an honor to witness and watch you blossom, right?
Yeah.
You want words of affirmation. I got them. I got them for you. No situation is perfect, but giving up without trying is what we're not going to do.
Yeah, I love that one.
I'm speaking your love language, reading body language. Our connection requires a deeper understanding. Communication isn't always verbal, but energy transferred is universal. Fuck me. Like, man, I'm trying to find somebody to help co-write right now,
Yeah.
right? And to write lyrics and shit like that, and work on poetry and kind of that, because I can't transfer that. That's in me.
Yeah,
you know how it's.
Yeah, it's in everybody, really.
It is, but it's to get it.
To get it out is the challenging part.
In the way she just did there, man. Like,
yeah, and she does it so it seems effortlessly. I'm sure everybody has writer's block and struggles and stuff, but it just seems so natural for her. Her lyricism is just always, top notch.
You know that it's one thing when you have a track like this and you're reading the lyrics and you're like and line after line after line, you'd say, okay, maybe somebody's lucky to get one
of those good lines. And the rest are trash. This is all good.
Yeah, and as each line goes, I'm like, oh, you're gonna run out of good. Oh, you're not running. Oh, you're gonna run out of good lines. Oh, you're not running out of good lines.
I get what you mean.
Simz, woohoo!
Track 11, the rapper that came to tea.
Oh, hello. You're early. Would you like a cup of tea?
I would.
There you go. Now, it will be a full house today, and many are unaware that you are joining. I'm sure it will be fine. However, the extroverts like to be entertained, and I was told you don't talk much. Those that last have given up, made sacrifices to be here. Do you have the willingness to do the same? Better yet, what's the price that's worth your freedom?
This is great.
Well, these sprinkled throughout the album just make it so much bigger than an album.
Yes. Oh, fuck.
Food for thought, dear. Take it as you wish. The bravest of hearts can sometimes be the loneliest of souls. Your destiny awaits.
Fuck it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna be stupid here, but Emma Corbin her voice is freaking phenomenal for what it is. That was really, really powerful. That was, I think, I don't know if this is a pivotal point in the album or not, but lyrically what they're talking about there, and I'm assuming that Simz is the one who's coming to the cup of tea, and the cup of tea is rap and the music industry of being a woman into the right.
Yeah.
Am I correct on that?
That's what I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume that it could apply to many things. Not just hip hop or music or the music industry.
Yeah.
It could be really any field.
Yeah. True.
Any
I'm just going by the
culture.
title because it says the rapper.
Yeah.
Who came?
It's a good. A good guess there.
You know what I got to say though, this is very smart in the way that they've used the orchestration, because they're using the orchestration at the beginning. They lost it a little bit. There's only a little bit of horns in here that keep you intrigued, and then in this interlude here, there's the big horn section. if they overdid, and it's really smart use of that type of production, because it could get boring if you overhorned yourself.
Yeah, if you horned yourself over 19 tracks, it could be a little too horny.
Way too many horns.
Yeah, but no, I completely agree. And
we're not going there, are we?
No, hearing these the interludes and the songs, this isn't the only other album I can think of that, in the sense that, like, we talked about this during our Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers review or reaction, I should say. I could definitely see this put to life in like a theater show.
Yes.
For sure. Like this is one album that I could totally see. Like, you look at the songs like Love You, Hate You, like I could see like people going back and forth. I could see these parts being done theater wise. It's the only two albums I can think of at the top of my head.
Yeah, that this interlude there would be literally an interlude. Little Simz would leave. You'd just have a spotlight on Emma Corman, or the stage just dark, and then you'd hear her talking in the stage, and then telling all the thing, and then we're ready to go. The light comes back on, and then hopefully, I don't know what's happening on the next track, but hopefully Little Simz shows up, because if she doesn't show up for the rest of the album, then sort of. But, before I know I got to pee really bad, but before we go for a pee and tea break, I just wanted to say there's a little couple of things in here that remind me, and I know he has such a big, huge influence, it's Kanye, but little things that are very Kanye-esque, and one of them was like the childlike things in here, right? The la-la-las and all those kind of things.
And, for sure.
And not. I mean, just that's it. Like the little things. But it's neat to hear that Kanye has his little things that have gone and influenced all over. You know what I mean?
He's really sprinkled himself all over. Music. You can, especially hip hop.
Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from Little Simz. There's. Trust. I mean, just the la la las, which I heard in with one of the earlier
You can really say that about most records though nowadays. You can say, oh, there's a little bit of Kanye in there. If you really nitpick and try to look for something, you could probably find some Kanye influence in most things. Track 12, Rolling Stone.
I was in Sao Paulo eating palm heart, and I couldn't believe my surroundings. Sure, I got the ends of me listening to Hetty getting gassed in the mountains. Might be a brat for a bit. Fuck your blunt, man, I want my spliffs. Want my farm and I want my chicks. It's all a sport. Flow and archery, don't get hit with the crossbow. Stay to myself, been true to the core. Might demonstrate frustration, trying to keep cool, but I'm losing patience. No cap.
You know what?
We hate rats.
This fucking production is so refreshing.
Yeah.
Oh, see? Fuck me up. Oh, there's that sound.
Yeah.
Business Papa was a Rolling Stone. Fucking up the stone like say it's pizza. You can't get in Italy. Fashion week can't shut down Milan down to Rome. You can't diss me free time, pull up behind, never see her. I'm probably the reason why your boss is had to resign.
That's a cool effect on the CI and the resign.
Like I'm Eli. I'll just book a flight only to land and have some me time. Let me behind. Range black just to match the color of my skin. Last year, pen was crazy. This year, tougher with the ink. Rolling Stone.
Oh, wow.
They're really cool vocal effects on this track. A very simplistic production, but a nice break from everything else.
I could have a puffer. That was great.
Yeah, really cool.
That was great.
Little, I don't know what you call it.
Is this a detour after the interlude, or we're going in a new?
No, it's a little detour.
Wow,
which is pretty cool. I like it. I mean, the album is very versatile.
Yeah.
And that's a track that I actually really enjoy, even though it's relatively simple in terms of production. It's just the vocal effects and her flow on that is it's intriguing to me.
It's such a nice down tempo pace, you know.
Yeah. When you said you could puff to that, I was like, I totally could.
Yeah.
I'd put that on and smoke a joint. Track 13, Protect My Energy.
Wow.
That's why I love being alone. Protecting my energy.
This gives me like some of the stuff, Plastic Beach.
Yes, yeah.
Vibes. Like it's a certain song giving me like.
I'm so guarded. Heart
You and I talked about that before, eh?
What?
Total silence is my therapy. Like,
Oh yeah,
just
taking time away.
yeah. this album's all over.
I know.
No, this is 80s orchestration.
Yeah.
Okay, who is singing here?
It should say.
It doesn't. If that's Little Simz, I'm gonna just shit my pants
Because of how much she can do.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't mind a whole album just like that.
If that's her singing, like, and I'm again, Genius isn't doing anything for me. It says nothing. But I was like, is that like Charlie or somebody singing? Like,
Yeah,
right?
It's no. I mean, she can do anything. Really.
I saw her play bass and sing "Feel Good Inc."
Yeah,
off time. So I'm pretty sure she did all the symphonic parts too.
Yeah, she can tackle anything, and I would listen to any style if she wanted to go into grunge record.
Yeah,
I can do something like that.
Yeah,
or fucking I don't know, anything really. She could do an acoustic album. She could do stuff like that. Just 80s inspired tracks.
Yeah, total synth based.
Anything. Track 14. Never make promises.
Never make promises, nothing they promised at all. Oh, when we fight, we float. Never make promises, nothing they promised at all. Oh, when we fight, we float.
Some great voices in there.
Yeah. You can probably just pull up the lyrics for
this would be
Point to Kill.
This would be The Stage is Dark and there's only some singers in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You got Point and Kill up?
Yeah.
Track 15. Point and Kill.
I do what I want, I do what I like, I know what face, I no fear nobody. I do what I want, I do what I like, I know what face, I no fear nobody.
This one beat, man. Wow.
Point and kill.
Family no go so far, oh, in my lifetime. They be fine, doing proper, no lie, give me strength, let me prosper when I see a type.
Point and kill. If I want it, it's mine. You can't stop me. Hey, point and kill. You can't stop
I love it.
me. Oh,
Love them right here.
you can't stop me.
I do as I want, I do as I like. I no watch face, I no fear nobody. A mini paid, what can you offer? Snakes in the grass, no trust on. Point and kill any imposter. Smooth travel, never stalking Costa. Tell my people rise up, can never be silenced. You think we're apologetic, I think we're defiant. Mommy say I gotta be a go-getter. Got the devil trying to tempt me, but I know better.
I don't remember if this has a good transition. This might be the one with the really good transition. Let me just see where it goes.
I love the vision in this song.
Yeah.
You can't stop me. Fuck, I'm going for it, and I'm gonna get it.
Here, let me see where this progresses, though.
You can't stop me, oh, you can't stop me. Point and kill. You can't stop me, oh, you can't stop me.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay, we'll go to the next one.
Oh, wow.
Fear No Man. They kind of go
That's great.
hand in hand.
Oh, I'm glad you played that through. That was That was seamless.
I knew there was a track on here that was really seamless.
Rose petal, mommy rose to be rose gold. I just demonstrate greatness they cannot show. Heads turn when I pull out looking stylish. Ain't your typical rapper, I ain't got my neck froze. Still your favorite artist, couldn't even step close. Heard they want my crown, but I ain't never stressed though.
I love how it moved over to this.
Yeah.
That bass is still doing that running. It's sick, isn't it? Huh?
Get the help around me, I ain't playing. Sure, I've been a bad breed, I'm my dad's seed. Come get on my level, come get on my level. From a young and true, I've been a different kind of rebel. Coming for it all, I'd be a fool if I just settle. The spirit guiding me won't see me dancing with the devil.
The rhythm stuff, like that. Just on the timing on it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So those two tracks kind of go hand in hand. You can't really, I mean, you can listen to one without the other,
Yeah.
but I think it's
I'm
good
glad
to-
you played it straight through. Because
Yeah.
it just, you know what, the common denominator was that
bass.
Was that bass and the drums and then the point and kill, that going on, like it literally, it's like you're on a fucking, you're hunting, you're going,
Yeah, point and kill and fear no man.
And and I know, and it's just like that music just makes you go, like you're on the fucking hunt, you're ready to go, and the bass just boom 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 boom. It just keeps going through.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to know because she killed it on the Feel Good Inc.
You want to know if that's her playing?
Yeah, I really want to know. Shit, we've had so much. We start with like really heavy orchestration. We've gone to really simplified production. We've gone to like 80s synth production. We've had like everything all over, and then we have this real tribal drums. It's so far, and we're 15, 14.
We're on the last three tracks.
Last
but
three tracks.
One's an interlude. So.
Okay, so but we've had this album is really, 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 and we're gonna say it again. It feels like a play.
Yeah.
It's really it's storytelling, and it's got its ups and downs. The interludes are like grand, and I got to use an I word here. This album is very intellectual.
Yes.
Very, very, very intellectual.
Track 17, The Garden.
You see, Simbi, your decisions don't just affect you. Trust your intuition, but get out of your head. It's a kindness to let people in. Humble pie is often the hardest to swallow.
Oh my God.
Be your best friend.
Reminds me of
not
J.
your
Cole.
worst
We just
enemy.
did it the other day. Prize the devil.
Feelings
Yeah.
of being misunderstood are hard to fathom. Water your seeds. Give your garden the love it needs.
She does an amazing job in these. I literally felt I should be looking up to a light. Hear that little smack or something?
Yeah.
In the reverb? Somebody dropped a wallet. This is our first solo piano, isn't it? Right?
How did you get? How did you get? How did you get here?
How the hell did I get here? Sometimes I sit and I wonder. I'm the version of me I always imagined when I was younger. Now I got them on side, confidence rises, there ain't no stopping me, I'm unstoppable. Got a strong head on my shoulders, and being good-hearted don't cost at all. That was a pivotal time, breaks my heart, it didn't work, but we tried. Still I had never aborted the mission. Times I thought that my prayers weren't getting answered, but boy was I wrong. All it took was me knowing I'm meant to be here. It's where I belong, yeah.
Wow, fucking right.
Sometimes I
Fucking
forget,
beautiful.
but I have to think back and remind myself of the journey. It's been a beautiful one. Nothing in life comes easy, and you work twice as hard cause you black. Used to think mom exaggerated till the world showed me it's fact. Still it's mine for the taking. Lock the doors and we breaking. Everything you want is out there waiting for you to take it. The key is to have faith in your dreams and never stop chasing, and you'll make it, trust.
Didn't take you long to get here.
But we keep pushing on.
How did you believe you would get here?
It's a story of never ending. It's been a long road.
Oh, we got.
Feel good, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell your kids to play this. Simz.
Wow. I had a couple of moments there. I feel like this should be this is the end one? No.
Second last.
Second last. I feel like this should be the closer. I don't know what the closer is, but I feel like this should have been the closer.
This is one of the tracks I was most looking forward to your reaction to.
You know what? I fucking...
Because I thought you would relate to it a lot, or just at least see yourself in the lyrics in a way.
You're going to make me... Don't do it.
Don't make you cry.
Totally.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a drink. I might get a beer. Hold on.
It's beautifully mixed, beautifully everything executed so well, but the lyrical content and her performance is just, I don't know, it's something special, man. Lil Simz is she's something else.
I know. Thank you for giving me the time to breathe here,
to process.
Okay, I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna ramble on, so you can cut whatever you want out of this video. But okay. When you said that, that's what I was feeling, a whole bunch of things, but one of them was me writing songs and working my craft and trying to play drums and all that kind of shit, right? And then my direction fell off due to anxiety, and it went, with the story, right?
Yeah.
I went back into music. I just, had fucking issues with that kind of shit. Secondly, these are all different points, but secondly, this felt to me like at the beginning, Simz was opening up, and you can, I know that is the track that is 12 minutes long that Kanye talks about when he got signed to the label.
Last Call. Yeah.
Last Call. It was a bit of that for me, right?
Felt like that.
Talking about making a video in Chuck's garden on no budget, where she came from and all that kind of stuff. Another point is that I really, really felt like this was one of those moments where where Mac Miller talks to me. I'm reading the lyric, got the headphones on, I'm crying right now, but it was literally her talking.
Yeah, to you, it felt like...
right to me, right to my soul. It was just like, if I could have slowed down... When they added the music, I'm like, please don't add the music, stop. Because when they started to bring in all the music and stuff like that, it was like, for me, it was like, I was literally... you and I were joking in the pee break, and I'm like, oh, I would love to meet her, man. Like, crazy. That felt the closest to meeting somebody right there.
In a musical
yeah. Like, it was like, I'm listening to her, and the way she was doing her flow and talking... I really, really it was like here, Simz is there and it's me here. And it was just that moment, but that had so many emotions for me, that track. It was like, oh man. And then it's like, play that for your kids at the end, right?
Yeah.
If you have, people are going to be checking out this album because they're watching it. But I was going to say, if you haven't checked out this album, you got to check out this fucking album. That's absolutely something else, man. When you have dreams and I did, I was so wound up to get on stage and be famous, and not so much famous for money or all that kind of shit. I just wanted to write songs where
and have people hear them,
and when even 10 people sing them back, so when you have that ingrained in your soul and your body, and you live it and you breathe it and you cry at concerts, you get the fucking frisson. I'm telling everybody, the chicken skins, you get all that kind of stuff, and your dreams don't happen. And then you hear somebody tell their story like that of how they had to put pen to paper, and they wrote and they practiced and then they fucking do it, and they do it at such a good level.
Yeah,
it's
incredible. We got one more track. It's track 19, Misunderstood.
She's looking at me.
I don't wanna be up and down for days, laying in my misery, hoping I'll be saved. Stuck in my ways, stubborn, I know it can't be changed. Living in isolation, attention I never craved. It's a black and white world, still in the area grey.
That's great.
Looking back, was it all a waste of handshakes and how we used, and what you been up to, and will you be home soon, and when are you dropping again? Sussing me out, secretly hoping I'm done with the pen. Lying hard, don't you feel these blessings in your pores?
Is this a sample, do you know?
I don't know.
It doesn't tell me, but it's fucking great. Listen.
Little misleading, misguided, misunderstood, misjudged. Little mistaken, heartbroken, that's basic mistrust. Can't believe the space I'm in with my older sister. I left the global empire and now she thinks I dissed her. It weren't that, I just needed to explore shit on my own. I just needed to figure out, when it comes to family, see now you testing me. You want my everything until there's nothing left of me. I just wanted you to call me saying, hey sis, how's your day been? It's hard mixing family and business. I really wanted it to work and God is my witness.
Oh, wow, fuck.
You're misunderstood. So misunderstood. You're misunderstood.
Fuck, that was great. I'm curious why she ended on that. That's sort of like it's a call out. Do you know what I mean? A sort of like, or a clearing of, we just listened to J. Cole about pride, right?
Yeah.
And this is, obviously she's had an issue with her sister and a falling out of some sort. And that's the end of the album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, so it's sort of, you know what I mean? I'm sort of like, oh my God, why'd you end with that one? But there's got to be a reason why. It's got to be something. Now I'm really perplexed. I want to know.
Now you got lots of time to dive into the lyrics.
Yes.
I mean, the concert's not till we got more than a month.
Yeah.
Till you see
Oh,
her
is it?
live.
Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot. I keep thinking
Next month.
It's next month.
Yeah, and we still have another newer record. We should listen to her newer record because that's what she's touring for.
Yeah.
But I'm sure she's going to be doing a lot of songs off here.
Yeah.
You like the album?
Fucking man. You know what? I'm never a album rater, and I don't like the number thing. So I don't do that kind of thing. For me, it's like it is up there with fucking abs, like fucking the perfection. Like it really is.
Put
I mean,
it up there with the To Pimp a Butterflies and
you know that. Yeah, I know
those records.
Those records
you hold in high regard.
High regard. Yeah, that just
off a first listen as well.
Yeah, that was first her I'm gonna say her. I think you say it, so I'm gonna just steal it. But her pen to paper is unbelievable. It is so good. Just the way you think she's gonna have a floppy line. And we've heard albums that there's one good line and there's a whole bunch of fillers.
Yeah.
But it's constant one after another. You're like, is she not? You're not fucking up. You're not fucking. It's not. Oh my God, everything is good, and it keeps compounding, and that's where the emotion comes from.
To me, I compare it to because I'm listening to it, especially on my first listen, and going through it, you're expecting at least a couple duds, like a flop or something like that. To me, I compare it to. I'll do a sports analogy here. It reminds me of like watching, our favorite hockey team, the Canucks, and they go on a winning streak.
Yeah.
Or I look back to 2011 when they just kept. I mean, they lost in the finals, but they just somehow kept winning games.
Yeah.
And you expected them. They're going to be out in the first round.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, they're in the second round. Well, they're definitely going to be out in the second.
Yeah,
oh my God, they're in the third round.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh fuck, now they're in the finals.
Yeah.
It's like she did that, but she
won the
cup.
Yeah.
That's my analogy because you're especially when you're passionate about something, you're not rooting for them to fail or for it to fail or whatever, but you kind of set your expectations lower because you don't want your heart to be broken.
Ah, fuck, you got it. That's a lyric right there, dude.
Probably, yeah.
That is a lyric.
Yeah, I could write that down.
Yeah,
but you don't want to be let down by a lyric on here, so you're like, your expectations you're lowering them, but then it just keeps getting good. And
I know
it's consistent throughout all 19 tracks. And
if you would have told me 19 or a fire, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Even the Emma interludes, I would have said, oh man, there's got to be a shit sandwich somewhere.
No, well they crafted those interludes so beautifully that they're not like skips, like they're just they add to the album. They're important to the album. Everything about this record is personal, and it's just beautifully done. The musicianship, I don't know who she got on board for drumming, and if she did bass or who did what.
How did you get here? I might actually have to print that and stick it on the wall. Just
the whole song.
Just to go through the lyrics and just stare at it once in a while, because it's like, wow.
That might be my favorite off the record for sure.
Yeah. Great fucking album.
Yeah, we'll end the video off here. I had a great time listening to this. Looks like you did.
I had an amazing time.
I hope you guys had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I know we're a little late to this record. It's coming up on its 2nd year anniversary. We've done 2 2021 albums in a row. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Just catching up with music, I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know. We're a little behind. No, I've listened to this one already, but it was fun to share it with you, and I'm glad you enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm excited for the concert. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah.
You'll be front row. You're going to make your way up there somehow.
Yeah. You know what I'm going to do beforehand? I'm going to make sure that I just don't do anything that fucks up my back, because I've tried to go to two concerts, and I wanted to be up front at the same venue, and my back was fucked. I was lifting crazy stuff, right?
So just make sure you're not, like, for the week before, like, don't touch anything.
Yeah, don't just...
Not even yourself.
Yeah. That's going to be hard.
Yeah. No pun intended.
Pun intended.
Take care, guys. We'll see you soon. Maybe we'll see you at the concert if you're there in Vancouver. Say hi to us.
Please, yes.
At the Little Simz show. And, yeah, see you soon. Take care, guys. Much love. Peace.